I'm in beautiful Northumberland today, where I'm about to meet a rather unusual guest for the programme, and this might give you a clue. How did it all begin, and was it something you always wanted to do?
There's a story in cutting it short. He was in a barn for years and kind of very dilapidated.
Right.
Last year, coming to an agreement with the previous owner, because basically I promised I would look after it.
Is this something you've done before with cars, or is this something entirely new?
I messed about when I was a kid with them, you know. When I passed my test years and years ago, there was like loads and loads of scrapyards, and an easy way to get around was have an old car, and you know the bits were virtually free. It was an easy way to drive and stay on the road. So yeah, I mean this is like number 7 of these.
Wow.
I used to drive these when they were nearly free. Nobody wanted them.
And how fast does Hector go? Can he gather some speed, or?
Eventually.
We don't want to push him too much.
How fast? You know, if you're on a long journey, you'd do maybe 60 miles an hour, quite comfortably for a long time. But that's not the joy.
Yeah.
The joy is like 45 miles an hour, roof down, sunshine. It's great.
Well, I was hoping today it was going to be a bit more sunny, but it's still a fine day. So, are we going to have a little spin in?
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
Cannot wait.
Resurrected the Northumbria 2CV group, which I kind of think ceased about 25 years ago. I sold a flat one time, my first flat, and drove around the north coast of the Mediterranean in one. So you know, spent a lot of time exploring.
He's noisy, he's quite noisy.
Ah, he's very noisy.
They're known as a noisy little car.
I mean, they're noisy without the exhaust knob in the bottom of the...
Yeah, I feel like all that's missing is a hamper in the back there with a large baguette in it and some fromage and jambon. I have some French DNA, so I'm allowed to do that.
You are, of course you are.
From Lyon.
Lyon.
So where are you going to take Hector next after today? I mean, this is a fine one out in Rockery, but where has he not been that year?
All over. I mean, it's just the summer starting, isn't it? So it's I'll be going everywhere. If you know, if the road's dry, that's it. I'll use him as opposed to me with that car. Oh, you can get there, I can get there. Yeah. They had Joe in the back seats, come out, man.
Honestly?
Oh yeah, the back seat, you can get a donkey in there.
Yeah, let's
donkeys, goats and sheep and everything in the back of that.
Why didn't you bring them along for the day?
This is French agriculture at its finest.
It is. This is great.
Feel the fury.
Oh, he's really going now. The acceleration's kicking in.
There you go.
Steady on, Hector. You make some noise.
You know, my dad used to have one of them, or you know, I had one of them back in the 70s, whatever. Yeah. I remember going to a gig once. It was like with a drummer friend of mine who you know, he was sharing a van with me. He was like, "Ant, what?" We were driving down the A1. He says, "If you could have any car in the world, any car you want, what would you have?" I said, "Oh, I'll have another 2CV." And he always remembered that, and when he found out that I got one, he says, "You manifested that. You absolutely did that. You created that." Well, there we go.